Day 2 of the Little League West Region continues. It's Montana and Oregon coming out to play, trying to put up some big numbers. Oregon, Montana coming up next from San Bernardino as Day 2 rolls on. Al Houghton Stadium in San Bernardino, the site. It's Day 2, Little League World Series Western Region. This is Northwest Region play as Missoula, Montana takes on Grande, Oregon. Hi, everybody. I'm Trey Bender alongside the Orioles' great closer, Greg Olson. And, Greg, when you talk about the Northwest, it's all been about the bats and the offense so far.
Well, we've seen a lot of runs scored from the Northwest region. Montana yesterday scored 12. Washington scored 13. Idaho this morning hit 5 home runs. It's been a great to watch.
Well, Montana with a run rule victory in their first game. The bats really came alive. It just wasn't about the hitting, though. It was about the pitching also.
No, they got a great pitching performance. 4 pitchers, scattered 5 hits, struck out 7, and scored 12 runs.
And they end up getting a big 8-run inning that helped propel them to a victory over Alaska. Now, this is their second game, so they'll have that advantage. But the Mountain Sentinel team will be taking on an Oregon team, their first game, and they're ready to go.
Coming from Grande, Oregon, a town of 13,000 people, the community rallied around this team and raised $40,000 to get them down here to San Bernardino.
So it's Oregon and Montana. It's Grande Little League against Mount Sentinel Little League from Missoula. First pitch right around the corner from San Bernardino. Northwest Region play, Missoula, Montana, and Grande, Oregon meeting here at Houghton Stadium in San Bernardino. Montana already a victory over Alaska in convincing fashion, and here's their batting order. Colin McCarthy, the coach's son. Adam Jones and Caden Sheridan provide some pop. Sheridan's going to start for the second straight game, and it's going to be hard to top their performance in the win against Alaska, but they're hoping to put some crooked numbers up on the board again. This is a Montana team trying to go to 2-0, and they are a club that, from Missoula, a really great sports town, the University of Montana located there. As you see, the coaches meeting. Doug Scow, the coach for the Oregon team, his team's probably itching to get out there and play some baseball.
Well, if they've been here since Thursday like everybody else, and they've sat here and watched a full 2 days of everybody else playing but them, I'm sure they're ready to go. They're excited. They probably were out here yesterday watching Montana, got a nice little idea of what they're walking up against.
They beat Beaverton, the Beaverton Aloha team, in the title game to win that state championship. What a great thing for that community, though. You mentioned just a 12,000 population, their first ever trip to San Bernardino. That's going to make some headlines in that town.
Yes, it is. I'm sure this is being watched by everybody in Grande right now, and I'm sure everybody knows all the players and names and numbers and all the background better than we do.
Let's take a look at the Northwest Region standings so far. Washington has been very impressive with their offense. Montana trying to go to 2-0. And Idaho, despite losing their first game, they hit 5 home runs. So plenty of pop in this region.
Well, they reeled the game in, down 6-0, hit 5 home runs to tie it up, and lost in extra innings, 8-7.
So the Grande Little Leaguers, decked out in blue, they are the home team here, and they'll take the field defensively with Jace Scow as their pitcher, the son of the coach. Temperatures cooling off here in the final of 4 games today, 2 in the West Region, 2 in the Northwest Region. And Scow, 5'4", and he throws strikes, and he'll use several pitches to get there.
Very effective pitcher, has multiple pitches that he can throw for strikes. I assume that we're going to see some pitches in fastball counts that aren't fastballs, and he's going to keep this Montana, try to keep these Montana bats off balance.
Big fan of David Ortiz. Jace Scow at 5'4" and 100 pounds.
That might be my favorite song, TNT.
That's an AC/DC number, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Here's a look at the defense. You've got the brothers, the McElmoys, in center and at third. And Rodriguez catching, he also has a twin brother, who's not on the field right now defensively, but a couple sets of twins. That can bode well for your team, a little chemistry there.
Well, you got a lot of chemistry right there. You got 4 people that understand what everybody's going through.
It's okay to have a little sibling rivalry if it helps the squad overall. And, you know, there's some good baseball played up there in the Pacific Northwest. You think about Oregon and you think of Oregon State winning College World Series championships. A lot of good baseball in Portland on the coast, but LeGrand inland more, and they make quite a statement with a victory with a population of 12,000.
Absolutely. This is a big game for them. You know, Oregon State ran through the NCAAs this year, got to the College World Series, only lost 4 games going out throughout the season. So there's a good brand of baseball being played in Oregon.
Well, we've seen Montana already, and it'll be interesting to see how they fare here in their second game. They already have their feet wet. Everybody in the lineup got involved in the victory over Alaska. They had a big 8-run inning.
Colin McCarthy coming to the plate.
So McCarthy is hitting in the leadoff spot here. The coach's kid. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And Rodriguez set up away. Looked like Jace just hit the glove right there, just a shade low. Colin McCarthy at 4'7". It's not a very big strike zone. Good take right there. Looks like a leadoff hitter walking up, making sure he's taking a strike, seeing some pitches, letting his next few hitters seeing a couple pitches as well.
Taps that one foul. There's a different kind of pressure when you're a coach's kid, but I would think the positives outweigh the negatives.
Well, you're around the game all the time. I think the negatives might be that, you know, when you go home, you're going to talk about the game more.
Some kids can't talk about it enough.
Yeah, you got that side of it. My dad was my high school coach for 4 years in Nebraska, so I am familiar with that situation. When the games are good, conversation's good at the dinner table. When you don't have a good game, I'm going to go out for dinner tonight, Dad.
2-2 now. And I would imagine at times the father can be tougher on the son than he is on the other players.
Absolutely. You have a little bit more expectations of your son. You know what you can get away with. So you can be a little bit harder on him than you are on other kids. You know, you're not afraid of hurting his feelings because, you know, on the car ride home you can go, hey, look, Colin, you know what? I know what I yelled at you. That was really meant for so-and-so and so-and-so that were screwing around. You had nothing to do with it, but I have to make my point, and I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings and step on somebody's toes.
His dad, Will, 8 years as a manager or coach for Mount Sentinel, as that's fouled off by Colin.
Colin's having a nice AB right here. Got the count to 3-2. He's fouled off a couple pitches. He's already seen 8 scow pitches.
His dad calls him a mighty firecracker. Here's the 3-2. Pulled on goes with a pitch on the ground to third. McElmoy across, not in time. The speed from McCarthy down the line earns him first base.
Well, there's a slow ground ball to third. Nice pitch right here by Scow, fastball away. And you can see McCarthy just beating it down that line. Nice base running, ran hard. McElmoy just wasn't up quick enough with the ball.
Now Cooper Elliott, who was 1 for 2 with an RBI against Alaska, fouls off the first offering.
Also got 24 pitches in yesterday through 2/3 of an inning, had a strikeout. Coop.
Had to wait on that one and fouls it back to the screen.
Looked like a little bit of a change up right there. Might have been a straight change. He was a little bit on the front foot. 2 strikes. Let's see if Scow will open up the repertoire and break, give us a breaking ball. And there it was. Just missed with it. First one of the day. One and 2 count. See if he comes back with it and tries to get a little bit better feel for it.
Chases one high in the zone, and there's out number 1.
Good fastball right there by Scow. On the inside part of the plate, you see Elliott pulling his hands in, trying to get to it. Very nice pitch. Showed him a breaking ball the pitch before. Came back with the fastball in.
Now Adam Jones, who had a big game against Alaska, 2 for 3 and drove in 3 runs. Strike 1.
Yeah, Adam did it. Dad did a little bit of everything. 2 for 3 from the plate. Threw an inning and 2/3. Struck out 4. We're going to see another breaking ball right here.
Ooh, backs him off there a little bit with that one.
And one breaking ball that Adam chased out of the zone. That one, Scow left up and in.
Hammered off of the third baseman McElmoy. The shortstop shots us with the throw, but it's too late. Runners at first and second.
That was a hot shot right there at McElmoy. Adam Jones got a fastball up and over the middle of the plate. Hits a smash right there at McElmoy. He did a nice job of just trying to get a glove down on it. You see Shotzis coming up on the relay. Almost got him. Jones just runs too well.
Something cooking here for Montana, and here's Caden Sheridan. Pitcher versus pitcher. Little looper down the left field line, and that would have been danger. Would have scored a run at least, but it's a foul ball.
Almost fell in that little Bermuda triangle out behind third base. Wasn't hit hard enough for the shortstop to get there, and the left fielder's got to respect the power of the 4-hole hitter, so he's playing a little bit deeper.
Out in front of that one.
Looked to be a nice little changeup right there down out of the zone. Seems like these Montana guys are getting aggressive with runners on base and trying to make something happen and swinging at pitches that aren't necessarily good pitches to hit.
Sheridan, their power guy, trying to give him the lead. 0-2, foul back.
Good fastball down and away right there. Sheridan did a nice job of spoiling a really good pitch. I think Scow needs to probably throw that little slider down and away, get it out of the zone, see if he'll go chasing after it.
Pulled foul.
Well, there was the slider. He just left it out over the middle of the plate. Sheridan was out front of it. 2 for 2 yesterday. He's got some confidence working.
Oh-2 offering. Fastball, strike 3 called. Sheridan did not like it. 2 down.
No. Here comes the pitch from Scow. High fastball. I think that one was up above the belt. You can see Sheridan frustrated with the call. He thought that was up out of the zone. Rodriguez did a nice job of bringing it down into the zone, but
and Nick Beam drills one up the middle, past the pitcher and into center field. McCarthy will score, and runners on the corners, and Montana strikes first, up 1-0.
First pitch fastball. Nick Beam jumps on it. Almost decapitates Scow right here. Loaded up, good swing. Here it is again. Scow reacts like most normal pitchers do. Try to get the head down first and then get the glove up second. Almost slowed it down enough to keep it in the infield, but scores McCarthy from second.
Beam's first hit of the regional. And 2 out and 2 on now for Alex Neibauer. Fouls off the first offering.
Scow's not really fazed by everything. Got first and third right now. Montana was aggressive yesterday. Let's see if they do something, maybe get Nick Beam started over at first base.
Fly ball hit to center off the bat of Nybauer. McElmoy is under it, makes the grab to end the inning. 1 run, 3 singles, 2 left. Montana's in front 1-0. LeGrande with their chance when we come back. 1-0 Montana leads Oregon, bottom of the first. There's a look at the state champions from Oregon, the LeGrande Little Leaguers' first ever trip to San Bernardino. That community so proud of this group of 11 and 12-year-old all-stars.
What a great run for those guys. Apparently they had a pretty smooth run through the state tournament. Here's your lineup.
Shots us to lead it off. Scow, the pitcher, batting second. And look out for the McElmoy brothers in the 4 and 7 holes. This is a team that beat Beaverton in their state title game, and it'll be interesting to see if they can go toe-to-toe offensively with a really good Montana team.
Well, you know what? We got Caden Sheridan back out there. He threw yesterday. He threw 24 pitches, so he's not exactly fresh. And he's going to come back out here, go again. You know, we don't know. I don't know how long his pitch limit will be after throwing 24 yesterday. But so Oregon's out here, you know, not the start that they wanted, you know, giving up a run, but they got out of a big jam.
3 sports star, football, basketball, and baseball, Caden Sheridan, and has a lot of confidence in the defense around him. You see Beam playing first base. He has been in center field.
You got Adam Jones coming back off a broken jaw out in center field. Coaches say their best athlete.
McCarthy in left. Nybauer, who's really rounding into a great all-around outfielder according to coaches, playing right field.
Made some nice plays. Cooper Elliott at shortstop.
Well, they got a shutout from 4 pitchers against Alaska. Can they keep that train rolling?
Well, right now, I'm sure Caden Sheridan's just focused on, let me make a good pitch on this first hitter right here.
Sam Chatzis, the shortstop, to lead things off for Oregon. Big cut at the first offering. Good bat, great arm, and has some pop in that leadoff position. Hits it hard to short. Elliott up with it. Good arm, and he throws him out.
Oh, Schatz has slipped on the base right there. Looked like he was trying to break it down on top of the base. Slipped. I hope he's all right. Hard ground ball to shortstop. Nice play by Cooper Elliott. Oh. Yeah, he lunged for the front of the base right here, and you can see him slip and slide a little bit, and he jams his foot into a base, and that base is not moving. That base has a 6-inch rod going straight into the ground.
Dr. Ken Lane, the Little League doctor, checking him out here, and let's hope that is not a serious injury. Looks like tried to walk it off.
Big player in their lineup. Shortstop leading off. Sheridan misses up high on that one.
Now Jay Scow. Popped up behind first. Second baseman giving chase and makes the play. Good job by Anderson there. Had to cover a lot of ground. He had a better look at it than the right fielder, Nybauer.
Great play right here by Mason Anderson. He went a long way for this ball. Really tough play for Nick Beam over there at first base. Great catch. And here's what Cooper Elliott, let's see if we can see him from overhead. This is kind of entertaining. He is about 15 feet deep in the grass and walking up hard. I have not seen anything like that, but I'll tell you what, it's pre-pitch preparation right there.
And then he makes the catch. Retiring Logan Williams, a 1-2-3 inning. We're through an inning in San Bernardino. Montana 1, Oregon 0. Montana leads Oregon 1-0 as the Mount Sentinel kids trying to go to 2-0 in Northwest Region play. The Little League Grow the Game Grant Initiative has distributed over $2 million at the local level. Grant funding provides local Little Leagues resources for general improvement and to expand or establish softball, challenger division, and urban initiative programs. For more info, visit littleleague.org/grow the game. The ice cream man.
Just what I was thinking right there.
Oh man, the sandwich, the ice cream sandwich, that's about as good as it gets.
That thing looks like it's bigger than he is.
He's going to eat all of it though.
Well, he's got to go for the wrapper first.
Dad wants some. It's going to be tough to wrestle that away from that kid.
Yeah, that would be Finding Nemo right there. Mine. I don't think Dad's going to get a bite out of that one.
No, he's got his own. He's got his own.
Well,
good job,
Dad. I'm not worried about Dad anymore. Well, you got to. You can't have the kid to have the whole thing.
You just want to make sure it was a good sandwich. That's fantastic. The concessions are awesome here at Al Houghton Stadium, one of the great parks in the country. And the Little Leaguers having a great time. The kids, they're getting their fill of the sugar, the good stuff.
This is a great facility, great venue for Little League baseball. It's a beautiful field, well kept up. These guys are mowing the grass, infield grass in between games. I think I could go out there and putt on that infield.
Yeah, everybody a volunteer out here. And having a great time at the ballpark, day 2 of the West Region and Northwest Region. It's the bottom part of the order for Montana. Sam Matisic, the catcher.
Sam's done a nice job behind the plate. Did a great job yesterday, catching 4 shutout innings.
Scow leads him off with a fastball, high for ball 1. Ken Peterson's calling balls and strikes here.
That looks somewhat familiar to the Caden Sheridan fastball right there. 1-0 breaking ball by Scow. Made a good pitch. It was just down out of the zone.
19-7, strikes to balls so far. Fastball, line to right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Matisic aboard, leadoff single.
Yeah, it wasn't hit well enough for Hutchins out in right field to get at it. Nice piece of hitting. Got a fastball away 2-0. Was aggressive. See the fastball just a shade above the belt. Drives it over right field. Probably wasn't his ideal squaring up of the bat, but did enough with it. Nice piece of hitting.
Now Mason Anderson. Well, let's see, they have 4 singles already against Scow.
Well, it's the second inning with the leadoff hitter on base. See if Scow can find a way to get out of this one. Nice changeup right there.
Anderson well out in front.
Great pitch. For all you kids watching this game, that changeup right there is the best pitch that you can throw, other than a fastball strike 1.
Slow roller to the pitcher, throw down to second, pulls the shortstop off the bag. And Scow's throw allows Matisic to get into second. Anderson reaches, nobody out.
And here it is again. Ground ball, glove side to Scow. You know what? He had more time than he thought and just didn't set his feet. Kind of picked up the ball on the run and tried to make a little bit of a running throw. Just needed to set his feet right there. You know, shots to secure the out. Yeah, right now he's got to pull it together. I think a mound talk right now would be beneficial just to get Scow to take a deep breath and regroup.
Joey Leary, and there's a wild pitch, and the runner's moving up to second and third.
Yeah,
you can see the frustration.
Really good timing right here. Yeah, he's
pretty clear.
He's really upset at himself for not making that throw right there.
Look at me. Look at me. Hey, you're doing a great job. You need to relax. Hey, you've been in this situation a lot, right? Championship games, right? All right, breathe. Breathe for me, right? Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Hey. And out. There you go. In again. Come on. Hey. Let's get these guys right here. Right? Listen. Hey, got a few more again now? Got it? Okay, listen. Hey, just take your time, right? Hey, make sure we're out. Okay, just breathe for me. Breathe for me. Yeah, okay. All right. All right, you got this. All right, you got this, kid. Here we go. Hey, let's get her done. Hey, here we go.
Wow. It's a nice moment right there. Father, son, coach, player. You know, he knows his son better than anybody. And did a great job of getting him out there. Hey, everything's all right. You're doing a great job. Deep breath. You know, that was a great moment right there. That's
what it's all about, right?
This is what it's all about right there. You know what? This young man has got to pull it together. He hasn't done anything wrong. Not a hard hit ball down the right field line. You got a ground ball back to him that he rushed a little bit. Nothing hurt yet. No runs have crossed. He can get out of this. He's just got to break it down pitch by pitch.
2-1 now to Joey Leary. He probably saw Leary's favorite athlete of all time, Roberto Clemente. So he clearly knows baseball history. He's read up on one of the great Pirate. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Big cut there, 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he's starting to gather himself. He's getting back into the game. He's a little bit deflated, and it's tough right now. It's only the second inning. Scores 1-0. You're not going to get beat 1-0, so you got to make a pitch and get out of it right here.
Full count. Now, walk doesn't hurt you here necessarily.
No. You know what? I'm fine with him throwing something different, trying to get a strikeout right here, keep that runner on third base.
Jay Scow to Joey Leary. Fouled off.
Good fastball right there. And Jace looking in the dugout. Deep breath, pull it together, make a good pitch right here.
Little looper out to second. Williams has it, and there's out number 1. It's big out there for Jay Scout.
Great job, young man. Made a 3-2 breaking ball right there, down and away. Joey Leary got a little bit of a bat on it. You can see the infield is back. Well, looks like the infield's walking in.
Hey, go shortstop. Go shortstop. Here you go, Logan. Jace, come here. All right, buddy. Hey, you got 1 out. All right, runners on second, third. Hey, good job, buddy. Hey, proud of you, buddy. Proud of you, okay? Hey, do your job at shortstop now. All right, you got it?
So he got the out. He did number 1.
He made a great pitch right there. It looks like Logan Williams is walking into the game right now. Coming from shortstop, so a little bit concerned that Schatz has had a little bit of a problem with that front leg.
So a pitching change here in the top of the second. Montana leading Oregon 1-0. Couple runners aboard here at Al Houghton Stadium. New pitcher is Logan Williams in for Jay Scow, who's now playing shortstop. McElmoy's at second as they make some changes, and we have seen Pickles in this regional. Now Pickle, Logan Williams will face the top of the order, Colin McCarthy, in this 1-run game.
Well, Logan's walking into a tough spot right here. Good fastball away. Good start to the at-bat. Colin McCarthy with a soft ground ball to lead off the first inning to third base.
Williams, a 12-year-old right-hander with the 0-1. In a hole now, McCarthy 0-2.
Another good fastball down and away right there. Well, if you are from Oregon right now, you are looking for a nice breaking ball or another fastball down and away, trying to get a strikeout and get to 2 outs and leave that runner on third base. Just a little bit outside.
Dennis Powell, the former Dodger, Brewer, and Mariners pitcher, is going to join us after this inning. 1-0 game here, Northwest Region play. 2-2 now.
There's Logan Williams' breaking ball right there. Tried to backdoor it. Tried to catch the backside of the plate. 2-2. Right now you need to make a pitch. You don't want to get into the Elliott Jones, Sheridan 2-3-4.
Still 2-2. Williams, one of their leaders. He's a gamer, loves to win. Trying to get him out of a jam here.
Nice job by Colin McCarthy to spoil a good pitch.
Got him to chase it off the plate. There's out number 2.
And there's that backdoor slider right there. Great pitch by Logan Williams.
He takes the deep breath.
Well, you come walking in that situation, your heart's racing. You know, it's all you can do to try to gather yourself.
And Cooper Elliott now at the plate. Bounced up there past the catcher. It's going to go to the backstop. And here comes the second run. Coming in to score, Sam Matisich, 2-0 Montana.
Well, Logan tried to throw that slider right there, got away from him. And that one's a tough block for Cesar Rodriguez. He tried to, just needed to try to get his body squared up a little bit more towards the pitcher. He was a little bit sideways. That's why the ball came off that way.
1-1 now as Elliott fouls that one off. Struck out his first time up. Well, you've got Anderson at third with 2 away. Chance to get one more out there.
Nice fastball down in the zone. Logan Williams gets out of this with only 1 run. He's done his job. He's done a nice job of getting out of this. Right, here's a big pitch. See if we see that slider.
Elliott choking up on that bat. Here's the 1-2. Pulls it on the ground to third. Throw across. In time to end the inning.
Really nice play by Brady Hutchins right there to gather himself and make a great throw to first base. Cooper Elliott was flying down the line. He didn't have much time to make that play.
Another run across though for Montana, and the Missoula kids in front 2-0.
Here he is, Brady Hutchins all the way across the diamond, throws a cannon across. Great job, nice stretch.
The full moon out tonight in San Bernardino, Northwest Region opening round play. Montana trying to go to 2-0, and they lead Oregon 2-0. Bottom half of the second inning. I've got a couple pitchers up here with me. Of course, Greg Olson. Dennis Powell, pitched in the majors. Thanks for coming up
Absolutely.
here.
Oh, good to be here. Good to be here.
great to see you.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
1985 to 1993. Of course, I see you sporting the Dodgers jersey.
Absolutely.
You pitched with a couple other teams.
Yes,
and
the Mariners and the Brewers.
And the main thing is being a former Little Leaguer. I know Greg had some thoughts. He's talked to Mike Sweeney. This really is a special moment for these kids, isn't it?
It's a very special moment. I mean, just walking in and sending kids out there, I'm trying to think, what was I thinking back in the day? And just nerves and calming down and trying to breathe right.
Good delivery there from the southpaw.
That was a strike. That was a good pitch. Sweeney threw a changeup last game.
So talk about your memories, and I'm sure it might not have just been one memory, but what can you tell these kids about the experience you're going through right now?
I think the big thing right now is just have fun. You know, I know the heart rate goes up and, you know, the palms get sweaty, but just have fun and just enjoy the moment. I mean, it's a lot more people than you typically used to seeing, but just really take it all in, enjoy it, and just let the ball come to you and then make the play on it. You know, I tried to talk to a couple of kids earlier about just, you know, slowing down and breathing.
What's your favorite memory from Little League?
Just being able to go out there and throw strikes and just keeping my team in the game. I threw hard as a Little Leaguer, and so I was one of the main guys. And just really being able to keep my team in and then win some games. I mean, I'm from Georgia, small town, but I got some good recollections, even hitting home runs.
Nice.
You know, coming up in Little League. I was a pretty good hitter then. You know, only got 3 in the major leagues, but I was a pretty good hitter in Little League. So
Three doubles in the major league. And you're only 3 hits. I like it.
Yeah, Greg did his homework on that. Any time a pitcher can swing like that, it looks like here we've got Noah McElmoy reaching first base. Greg brought this up, and I'm sure you would say the same thing to kids. When you see guys on the base pass, there's a lot of distractions. What would be your message to a Caden Sheridan in this instance with the runner on?
Well, yeah, you just try to focus in, like I said, and just really focus on the target. You know, keep your eye on the catcher. There's going to be a lot of distractions. Get the ball back. Like you said, calm yourself down and get right back into your groove. It's almost talking about resetting. You know, just starting over again, yeah.
They got some good baseball in Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia's really came up the ladder from Warren Robbins on up. I mean, they've really taken over the baseball world. And, you know, down there's a lot of good baseball players are coming out. You know, Buster Posey being one out of Leesburg. But there's some really good baseball players from Georgia.
We've got an 0-2 count right here. Caden Sheridan's getting busy. Nice changeup.
Oh,
Rodriguez launches one. It's gone.
Looks like a 0-2 changeup right there, and changeups around the belt, Dennis will attest, do not do well.
Yeah, you don't throw it in the middle. You got to get out of the middle of the plate, especially here.
That ball was squared up.
Cesar Rodriguez, a 2-run homer after McElmoy reached, and we're tied at 2 here in the bottom of the second. It's been about the home run ball today at the ballpark.
There it is, 0-2, changeup up over the belt. And the thing about changeups, if they are elevated, the hitter has a chance to see the speed difference, as opposed to being a changeup down in the zone. He doesn't see the speed difference as well. And you can see that Cesar Rodriguez was all over that changeup.
Now Brady Hutchins with the plate opportunity. What, after the fastball at this age, what do you like to see him throw? Hold on a second on that thought. As the bouncer hit to third, and Hutchins retired 5-3. What pitches do you like at this age category?
Well, at this age, really, I'm just looking for the changeup, locating the fastball, two-seamers making it move. I'm not real big, like you said, at the curveball at this age. I know a lot of kids throw it. I'm just one for just locating the ball, changeups. You know, like I said, going up and down, change the eye level. You know, go high and then go low, or go in and then go out. But, you know, really try not to just put too much pressure on the curveball.
Absolutely agree with you, Dennis. I've been, I didn't start throwing a breaking ball until I was 14.
Right.
That ended up being my best pitch, but it was all about fastballs as hard as I could throw and trying to find a changeup.
Little Mac, Griffin McElmoy at the plate here.
I think what that does, it teaches them, too, as they get older, to really understand that location is going to be huge at each level that they start to climb.
We saw in the last inning, Jay Scow, the Oregon pitcher, shaking up a little bit emotionally. His dad came out there. You see some tears at this level.
Yes.
And it's just a learning experience. That's part of the process.
Yeah, everything is a learning experience. And like you say, you are going to see some tears, but you even see tears in the big leagues. You know, guys leave it all on the field. Hey, we leave it on the field, and these kids are playing their hearts out, you know, and that's probably the bad thing about coming here. Somebody's got to lose. But you know what? We learn through our adversity.
That's great. Yes, you do. Absolutely. You get into these situations. It's time to see what you got. Dig deep, pull yourself together, take a deep breath, and make a good pitch. See what happens.
You know, one of the memories I have from Little League is I used to crowd away until I seen the Dairy Queen sign, and the tears dried up.
Right. Off-speed pitch and a swing and a miss, and McElmoy strikes out. That's out number 2. Good-looking offering there from Sheridan.
And there was the changeup that he wanted to throw to Rodriguez.
Yes.
Got it down,
Absolutely.
made a good pace on it. Just far enough off the fastball right there. You can see how far out front he was. It was almost about a 4-foot difference between the fastball and the changeup.
Absolutely. Arm speed and just letting the ball die at the dish.
Yep.
Letting it die.
Well, when I'm teaching my kids to throw a changeup, I'm trying to tell them that they become salesmen out on the mound. I'm trying to sell the fact that this is a fastball coming to you.
Absolutely. Arm speed.
I'm trying to show good fastball arm speed, and the grip and a little bit less arm speed makes the changeup what it is. And there's a good breaking ball right there. And that's the key to the changeup. The hitter recognizing that the fastball's on its way and it's just 4 feet short.
Absolutely.
0-2 the count to Cole Schaefer. And a swing and a miss. Sheridan battles back-to-back Ks to end the inning. Home run ball, though, has tied this one up. Thanks for coming up here, Dennis.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
Good seeing you.
Thank you. Good seeing you again.
2-run home run for Cesar Rodriguez to dead center field. And we are all even now. Montana and Oregon Tied at 2 here at Al Houghton Stadium. The long ball off the bat of Cesar Rodriguez, tying things up at 2. We're in the top of the third in Northwest Region play. Well, the history of Little League Baseball. What a legacy. Carl Stott's got it started. George W. Bush, the first U.S. president to play in the Little League World Series, and Tom Terrific, the first to be enshrined.
That is a great first enshrinee right there, Tom Seaver. Great years with the Mets, Reds, won over 300 games.
Here's the next Tom Terrific right there. Start him young. Got to watch some baseball at that age, and then you get out there in the diamond and make it happen.
I'm guessing the ice cream bar got finished.
Yeah, it was gone in a hurry. So a brand new game here, tied at 2, top of the third inning. Adam Jones leading off, and he lines one foul down the first baseline, working against Williams. Jones, their top athlete, top hitter, singled his first time up.
We still haven't found out what Nana's raspberry salad is. I'm thinking it's all he could eat when he had the broken jaw coming out of districts.
I'm thinking, fruit and some lettuce, but there's got to be some other stuff mixed in there. Some chicken strips, maybe?
Yeah, they just called it balk on Logan Williams. I didn't see what he did.
With nobody on. There's a bouncer hit to the shortstop. Scow with the wild throw. And Jones is going to head down to second. Here's the throw. He's in there safely.
Really aggressive base running right there. Hard ground ball up the middle. Jay Scow makes a great play, ranging to his left. There it is again. Great play to just get to the ball, and was a little bit out of control with his body on the spin throw and just threw it a little bit wide. Adam Jones, being a great base runner, advances to second base on the play.
You want to credit Scow there for getting the leather on it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was a great play just to get to that ball. Well, I'm sure that conversation was just a little bit about seeing what the umpire saw on the play with Adam Jones sliding into second base right there. It might have been a little bit more about having a 3-second look at his son saying, hey, you're fine, you made a great play. Here it is, Adam Jones obviously safe. Well, I think he slid into the knee right there.
Now Caden Sheridan a chance to give his team the lead, and he lines it in the right field for a base hit. Jones going to hold up at third, and runners on the corners. Hard hit baseball.
It was a very hard hit first pitch fastball. Caden Sheridan drives it into right field. It was too well hit for Adam Jones to even think about scoring.
You saw Adam Jones at third base with that protective shield, suffered a broken jaw during their run to a state championship, and is back and has been a real inspiration for this team.
Yeah, he in districts had 8 home runs in 4 games and was scorching hot. Got hit with the first pitch of the game, broke his jaw, and he's just now coming back, and it looks like he's starting to round back into form.
Yeah, he had 2 hits against Alaska and another one here today, and here's Nick Beam.
Montana has a chance to take back the momentum here if they can get 1 or 2 of these runs in.
Strike called to Beam, who singled and drove in a run in the first.
Really nice breaking ball right there by Logan Williams. Caught the outside corner.
Very disciplined hitter. We'd like to meet Derek Jeter. Lays off of that one.
Good 0-2 pitch right there. Well, I think everybody would like to meet Derek Jeter.
Even Red Sox fans, huh?
No. Okay, forget that. other than Toronto, Baltimore, and Red Sox fans.
1-2, popped up. Pitcher calling for it. And Williams makes the play, 1 down.
Nice play by Logan Williams. It was a short little pop-up. Brady Hutchins at third base couldn't get there. Logan jumped off the mound, called it loudly, made sure that he wasn't going to get run over by Brady Hutchins coming in from third. Makes the catch, turns around to check on the base runners. Well done.
One out. And it's Alex Neibauer. Flight out to center to end this first inning.
Logan's throwing some nice breaking balls early in the count. Just missed with that one down and away. Neibauer 1 for 1 yesterday.
Good swing there. Back to the screen.
That's a nice pitching sequence right there. Slider down and away, high fastball. See if he comes back with that slider. It's been so effective so far. Oregon's got the infield back all over. So a ground ball here will score a run.
2-1. Jones at third, Sheridan at first. Double plays in order here. Fastball, low, runners staying put. Looked like the first base coach there wanted Sheridan to go, but he thought they had a second thought about it and they stay put on the corners.
Well, with runners on first and third, you would assume that the ball got away from Rodriguez a little bit and he wouldn't make the long throw to second base with no chance and the runner already on third.
There's a strike on the corner on a fastball, 3-2.
Great pitch by Logan Williams, fastball down and away. If he's able to duplicate that pitch right here, he's got a chance to get to 2 outs and leave the runner on third.
Here's the payoff pitch. Chopped at it, foul. It was high in the zone. I swung down on that one.
A 3-2 slider right there that Williams left out in the middle of the plate. Just enough of a change of speed for Neibauer to just barely foul it off.
Here's the windup. Ball 4 outside, bases loaded. Here's pitch number 25. And a jam here with 1 out.
Matisich coming up. He already had a single in this game last inning. Bases loaded. Usually these hitters, young hitters right now with the bases loaded, are going to be aggressive early in the count. Let's see if Logan Williams starts him off with that slider down out of the zone.
At third base, Jones, Sheridan at second, Neibauer at first, and here is Matisich trying to give his team the lead in the third inning.
High fastball, just missed his location on the outside part of the plate. Just left it a little bit up.
Forget Derek Jeter, he wants to meet LeBron.
These guys aren't asking for much, are they?
No. Here's the 1-0. Check swing foul. Runners on the move there. Now what? That was
Ken Peterson's curious to see if we had catcher interference. It looked like the ball hit the bat before the bat hit the glove.
Okay, we'll take a close look at this as the guys in blue convene near the mound. Matisich with the check swing.
I don't know. Well, you can see the ball gets deflected right there. Doesn't hit the glove. No, we got a mistake going on here.
Are they calling interference here?
Yeah, they need to. That ball. I know it looked funny. It looked funny off the bat. It looked like there was catcher interference. I thought the same thing, but on replay right here, the bat and the glove aren't close.
Yeah, when they see what we're seeing, there's no interference.
Yeah, it was just kind of an odd foul tip that just took it far enough off, and it looked like sending everybody back. It's kind of interesting. They had the meeting, made the call of interference, had to talk with the coach, and then changed the call.
Well, the main thing is to get it right.
Absolutely.
And they got it right. So Matisic up there with the bases loaded and 1 out. And a count 1-1.
Coach Scow asking, making sure Cesar Rodriguez is all right after catching a foul ball straight off the head. His masks are wonderful, but the catcher still gets dinged up a little bit when he's catching a straight ball straight to the face.
Fastball, and it's 1-2. I think he kind of pulled away from that one.
Yeah, really good pitch on the outside part of the plate right there. See if you can duplicate, throw a slider right here down and away. There it was. Cesar Rodriguez did a great job getting out there and blocking it. Let's see what the pitch call is now.
Cesar already has a home run, doing a good job as the backstop. Here's the 2-2 offering. Took something off that one, but missed with it. Full count.
Good
now the pressure on
right
to throw a strike here.
Yeah, good slider right there. Just missed down out of the zone. It's time to square up home plate right here. Make something happen.
Fastball, got the call on the corner. Out number 2.
Great pitch, Logan Williams. Fastball down and away. 3-2 count, bases loaded. Here it is again. It's got a little bit of a two-seam action coming back. Great pitch, nice frame job by Rodriguez. See that look on his face of absolute relief. Logan Williams recognized that was a big pitch.
Don't worry about it, okay? You can hit the ball hard, okay? All right, let's go. Come on. Hey, strong hands. Drop the hands a little bit. Load quick, get through it, right? Okay?
Pinch hitter, it's going to be Carson Bay hitting in the 8th spot in the order for Anderson. Big spot for him. They think he'll be the ace pitcher next year. Just 11 years old.
Now that's a great nickname, Sub-Zero. Had an RBI in yesterday's game.
Batting with the bases jammed and 2 down in this tie game. Close, but ball 1 from Williams.
Just a bit up on that fastball right there. You can see Carson was just making sure that that was high, and the umpire recognized it. He took a little bit of a duck on it.
There's that outside corner, 1-1.
Carson's getting a lot of confidence right now. He's doing a great job of hitting that outside corner with his fastball.
Ground ball to first. Big into the bag, and that ends the inning. The bases left full, and we're still tied. No runs, 1 hit, 3 left. Tied at 2. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Montana has out-hit Oregon 6-1, but we have a tie game, 2-2, bottom of the 3rd inning in San Bernardino. Beginning in January 2018, Little League will join other youth baseball organizations in adopting USA Baseball's new USA Bat Standard. For more info on how this new youth standard will impact Little League, visit littleleague.org/bat info. Oh, there's a tired young lady right there.
Yeah, this game isn't exciting enough.
It's a lot of baseball. I mean, you can watch it from 8:30 in the morning until 10 at night. There's the Gillette, Wyoming fans.
Father, son watching the game together.
First pitch from Sheridan to Derek Began. Off speed, strike one.
Sheridan with only 24 pitches so far going into the third. A nice job of minimizing his pitching. First pitch breaking ball to Began. And that one was a fastball he was late on.
Began's one of those kids, big smile, no worries.
Be a good person to have a mound conversation with. Walking in from first base over there, big target.
Oh, and he stepped out of the box for a moment, and you see
Ken there's Peterson, your big smile.
Yeah, Ken Peterson says, get back in there. Gotta keep, he has to keep 1 foot in the box. That's a new rule in Little League. And you see
Peterson's keeping him in there.
Yeah, it's just a habit to step out for him.
It is. Well, I'd want to step out if I just got hit in the head. I kind of want to give me a second to regroup. High fastball up and in right there. Strikeout for Sheridan.
3 in a row for the right-hander, who is a big fan of Aaron Judge, the big slugger for the Yankees. Top of the order now. Sam Chatzis was the guy that had started as the leadoff hitter. And this is Jared Armstrong at the plate. Check swing, he went.
Fastball, a little bit of a breaking ball right there away. Good job of fouling off a good pitch right there.
He'll have to protect the plate with 2 strikes against him. Wind up and the 0-2. Chased one, 2 down.
Nice fastball. Caden Sheridan hitting the catcher's glove right there. Matisic standing up behind home plate, wanting the high target. Caden Sheridan gave it to him. Nice pitch.
Sheridan getting better and better as this game wears on. Here's Jay Scout. Off-speed pitch, ball 1.
Good 0-0 curveball right there. Let's see if Jace can make his day a little bit better here with the base hit.
Slow roller to short, charging Elliott, throw on the run. Got him.
Great play by Cooper Elliott coming all the way in from left field. The way he starts his routine out 15 feet deep in left field, comes rushing in, makes a great throw on the run. 3 outs.
We venture into the 4th inning here. Northwest Region play, Montana and Oregon tied at 2. Montana trying to go to 2-0. It's Oregon's first game here in San Bernardino. You can catch all the excitement of the Little League World Series, including scores, stats, highlights, and more. Visit LLBWS.org or follow along on social media with hashtag LLWS. Some changes for Oregon defensively. Hutchins is in right now. It's one of the switches. As he's moved around, he was at third base at one juncture.
Oh, Schatz is back playing third base. That's good. Glad that he was healthy after that first play of the game at first base, where he really overstepped trying to reach the bag. It was a bang-bang play. He jumped his foot out there, landed about a foot short, slid into first base. Looked like he's got a little bit of a limp working right now. That base does not move.
Chatzis back on the infield, and Logan Williams works into another inning.
Logan's done a nice job coming in for Jay Scow. Got out of a nice jam. He's at 34 pitches right now.
Bryce Lapham to lead it off, 12-year-old. Strike one. Lapham hitting in the 9th spot in the order for Leary.
Bryce went 1 for 2 yesterday, scored a run. Good first pitch swinging right there. Nickname is Bryce.
Bryce is a good name to have because of Bryce Harper for one. He'll be one guy.
Yeah, or else his friends are just too lazy and they abbreviated Bryson down to Bryce and didn't give him a real good nickname like Pickle or
Pickles or Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Red Rocket.
Red Rocket. Oh, nice pick over there.
Moose is a good one.
First base coach with a barehanded stab. Trying to act cool and play it off. 0-2 pitch. Rodriguez is set up about 6-8 inches off the plate.
There's a late swing. You call that a defensive swing there. It's deep in the zone, and you just want to protect the plate, right?
Well, you know what? The 0-1 pitch was a slider in the dirt that he went after, so he is trying not to go after the slider in the dirt again, and it's making him really late on the fastball.
And that's Aaron Bay over there in the first base coaching box, staying active after a couple foul balls. 1-2.
Goes nice job laying off of that one right there. Nice pick by Aaron Bay on the foul ball.
He's got some game still. Tried to catch the inside corner with that one to no avail. 2-2.
That slider backed up a little bit on him. Pretty good pitch though. It's time for Logan to make his pitch right here. Try to get the leadoff out.
Bouncer off the mound. He's going to take it unassisted. He says it's mine. One down.
Nice range off the mound. He had a little bit of hop. Tough play right here. He makes it on the run, and he's like, well, I already got this.
You like that?
I'm already heading over there.
Is that an Olsen move? Did you make that move often?
No, I tried to get everybody involved.
Okay.
I wasn't making that full run over from the mound.
Got to keep your first baseman happy over there.
Yeah, he wants to play too.
That's probably a long trek for you, though.
A little bit longer in the big leagues, yes. Not to mention, I was just happy to get that first out.
Top of the order now. Evan Hafliger getting an opportunity, hitting in McCarthy's spot in the order. Hafliger, his first at-bat.
Hafliger walked in his only at-bat yesterday. Logan Williams with 2 fastballs out on the outside corner, tough hitting.
Fast and wide-eyed at 11. Great speed if he can find his way on. Chase one outside. The catcher, Rodriguez, a high throw, and he pulled the first baseman off the bag. And reaching is Hafliger, so we will see him on the base pass.
You see the 0-2 slider in the dirt. Hafliger goes chasing after it. Cesar Rodriguez did a great job of blocking it. He was in such a hurry to try to get on the inside throwing lane. You can see Bagan right there doing everything he can to try to get the ball. Nice catch by the young man, held the bag, knew he was going to get hit.
And that's Doug Scow. Here's another look.
Here's another look right here. He's out. Great play by Bagan, he's out.
It's the first base umpire, Harold Woodring, with the call over there.
Bagan has the right to catch the ball. Hafliger has the right to run to the base. So every once in a while you have a little bit of contact, you have a collision.
And this is within the rule book. This is one of those plays, the put out at first base you can review. The call on the field is safe. Here it is. Force outs.
That would be a force out right there. Even though it was a drop third strike, still forcing the runner out at first base. I don't, you know what? We've had a couple of plays that we thought should be reviewed by the coaches, and it's hard because you go through the districts and the state playoffs and you don't have cameras on everything. So you don't technically have a review. So you go through most of the season as a coach, coaching these little league teams, and you have no review capability, so all you can do is walk out, ask for an appeal possibly, maybe an umpire meeting, but you have no access to TV replays like we do tonight.
Cooper Elliott with a grounder to third, shots this across, and he gets the batter, Elliott, for the second out. Moving up is Hafliger to second base.
Great play by Schatz, it's right there. Looked like a little bit of a gimpy on that leg. Here it is again, sets his feet, throws a laser over to first base. Bagan with a nice stretch. Got 2 outs.
Here's Adam Jones, the meal ticket, your top hitter with an RBI chance.
Like I spoke about earlier, you know, you'll find hitters, and I saw a lot of them in the major leagues, that when you see a runner in scoring position, they get ultra aggressive on that first pitch. And so you try to throw something other than a fastball, and right there Adam Jones expanded his strike zone, swung at a slider that was down out. Good take right there. Adam Jones stepped out of the box. Home plate umpire Ken Peterson is busy keeping these guys checked in line.
Single puts him in front. Here's the 1-1. Fooled him there.
Nice slider by Logan Williams. Started it on the inner part of the plate, broke down over the middle. Obviously you can see Adam Jones was fooled on that pitch.
Rocks and fires. Pulls it foul.
That one was actually a better slider down and away. Great pitch by Logan Williams, and Adam Jones spoiled it.
This is the spot you want, though, if you're Montana. The Mount Sentinel Little Leaguers have counted on Adam Jones through the course of the year, and they have a chance to grab the lead here despite this solid pitching from Williams. Here's the 1-2.
Nice job by Adam Jones to lay off that pitch right there. So I just found out Shatzis is back at third base. Obviously just made a great play over there. He's got a minor strain in his left knee. But he's back there. He says it's all right. It's good to see.
Well, that's great to hear. Normally at the shortstop position, they've got him at the hot corner now. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Williams. Runner stranded, and we remain tied at 2. Logan Williams in relief of Scow has been sensational.
Great pitch right here. 3-2 count. Threw him a bunch of sliders. Adam Jones keeps the runner at second base. Score till 2-2.
Montana and Oregon tied at 2. The only hit for Oregon was a 2-run home run off the bat of Cesar Rodriguez in center field. Caden Sheridan has been really solid. 4 strikeouts, and the seasoned vet at 13 years old, after pitching an inning against Alaska, going further here against Oregon. And he's still out there with the pitch count at 53. Let's look at some firemen. Boy, those guys are
busy today.
They are. They're important, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Thank you, boys. Looks like the one on the left's been out there in the smoke. He's got some smoke on his face.
First pitch swinging, and hopping it up is Logan Williams, and that's out number 1.
Caden Sheridan jumping off the mound, catching a pop-up right there. having a little bit of fun, smile on his face. That is Little League baseball right there. Right in the middle of a 2-2 game. Western Regionals, and he's out there laughing and having fun. Trying to get the infield to throw the ball around.
Middle part of the order for Oregon, the LeGrand Little Leaguers. Noah McElmoy. Walked his first time up.
Good swing right there.
They would like to congratulate
There we go.
from Rialto Eastern as the winner of the next 50-50. Congratulations, Lewis.
His brother Griffin batting in the 7th spot in the order.
Sheridan working fast. He's already at about 55 pitches after throwing 24 yesterday.
That's hit hard to center field, but Jones is under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
McElmoy got a 1-1 breaking ball right there, middle down. Just missed it. Hit it deep to left center field. Adam Jones with some range.
Number 35, Rodriguez.
Now can Rodriguez do it again? Second inning. A round tripper, 2-run shot to center field.
High fastball 1-0.
He's a big Anthony Rizzo fan and a fan of the Cubs, which is a team to be a fan of these days. Maybe not years past. Jump on that train.
I'm not even going to go there. 108 years. Steve Bartman finally coming out, getting a ring. A nice gesture, try to get him back out in public.
Yeah. Well, good for him, I guess. Here's the 2-0. It's
Get
lined
that
into
bird off
right
his back.
center. It's a base hit. So Rodriguez is 2 for 2.
A 2-0 count right there. Got a fastball away. Obviously, he didn't square it up like he did in the second inning. But strong enough. Strong boy right there. Nice piece of hitting. You can see them driving the ball to right field. Just caught a good game. 2 for 2.
Yeah, you think about the responsibilities for a catcher, and that makes, the careers of Johnny Bench and Yogi Berra so amazing when the guys are great hitters because you've got so much on your plate as a catcher. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think people understand.
Fly ball to right, and Hutchins is retired, and that'll end the inning. Catchers are important.
I don't think people understand how hard these guys work. Their legs get tired. It's hard to run down to first base after catching 4 months here in August. Nice play right there. Caden Sheridan gets him back in. 2-2. Still tied.
Let's go to the 5th. 2-2 game. Montana has out-hit Oregon 6-2, but we're all square top of the 5th inning. You want to play Little League or volunteer in your local community? Visit playlittleleague.org. Enter your address and then find a Little League program near you. New pitcher for Oregon, and it's their 3rd of the day after a tremendous effort from Logan Williams. They're going to go with a right-hander here.
Noah McElmoy coming in. That started the game at third base. Right now, looks like a hard-throwing right-hander. Really nice mechanics. Big Mac.
Yeah, Little Mac, his brother, Griffin McElmoy.
5'8", imposing presence on the mound. 46 feet. Good, solid mechanics right there.
He's going to try to keep this game tied.
There's his brother, Little Mac. He is intense, isn't he? We got Logan Williams moving back to second base where he started the game.
Remember, this is the first ever trip to San Bernardino for the Grande Little Leaguers, a town of 12,000, Oregon State champions, and they have acquitted themselves very well here, battling back from the 2-0 deficit to even this one up. Caden Sheridan's going to lead it off, the cleanup man.
Caden was 2 for 2 yesterday. He's 1 for 2 today.
First pitch swinging.
Going after that first pitch fastball.
Three-sport guy. These kids are busy. If it's not other sports, it's stuff like camping and hunting and fishing. Which you could call fishing a sport, I guess.
Well, fishing's a sport.
Yep.
They make games out of it. Guys make money off of it. People eat.
Hunting. Camping, you learn how to build tents and hang out among the wildlife, especially in the northwest part of the country. It's popped up, foul ground. Catcher with the mask off gives a look, and it's in the seats.
And that was the first look that we've had of Noah McElmoy's slider, off-speed pitch, whatever you'd like to term it. I think they're going to get themselves situated here, what they want to do with Caden Sheridan. I'm sure they don't want to throw another 0-2 breaking ball in the middle of the plate.
He already has 3 hits in this regional. Drove in a run against Alaska.
Looking for a high fastball. Rodriguez is set up, standing up.
And there it is, strike 3 called on the corner. 1 down.
Nice pitch. Noah McElmoy, good pitch. You see Rodriguez standing up, wanting a high fastball, trying to get him to chase. Noah McElmoy throws a perfect fastball down and away. Great job by home plate umpire Ken Peterson to make the right call despite the catcher standing up and then jumping down to catch a pitch. Doesn't always look like it's the best call by the umpire when you see the catcher making a large reaction to a pitch that he wasn't expecting in the location.
Houghton Stadium, the site. Trey Bender alongside Greg Olson. Great Major League Baseball closer.
Thanks, Trey.
And you know, a lot of people talk about your time with the Orioles and you had 217 career saves. I remember you with the Diamondbacks. And but you have memories, I'm sure, a lot of places, a lot of different levels, including Little League. And
well, we had one of my former teammates in Kansas City with Mike Sweeney. I had the pleasure of playing in 10 cities. Started bouncing all over the place after I hurt my elbow throwing a curveball. It was a fun ride. Arizona was a great place to play as well. Finished my career with the Dodgers.
This is the second Northwest Region game today. It's day 2, game 4 of the Northwest Region. And if Montana can find a way to get a win, they'll go to 2-0. Oregon trying to go to 1-0.
Well, Noah McElmoy has been just down in the zone a little bit, making good pitches, really focused on keeping the ball down. And right now he's just a little bit too much of his focus.
He loses Nick Beam here.
You can see on his follow through, he kind of really focuses on driving the ball down, driving his body down, and taking the ball down out of the zone.
Now Alex Neibauer with 1 out and 1 on. He flied out to center field to end the first, walked in the third.
1 for 1 yesterday. Looking for his first hit tonight.
The coaches think he can really round into an all-around excellent outfielder. They're excited about his future. He's 12 years old. Can be a very impressive 13-year-old kid.
Well, you know what? That was a nice slider right there. Getting back in the count 1-1. You know, the common misconception in Little League is that you stick your worst players out in the outfield. And a lot of times it comes back to bite you. I was lucky enough this year to coach a couple of kids that absolutely love being out in center field, and we're really good at it. And it's not a negative. It's not anything about you as a player if you're out in the outfield. If you can track fly balls, you can do something a lot of kids can't do. The 8, 9, 10 ages.
Showing bunt. Nybauer pulls the bat back. You know, and
well, you know what? Technically, when you square to bunt, if you make any sort of an offer, any sort of a move, you don't have to pull the bat back. Like the common thought is that you have to pull the bat back to get it out of the way.
yeah,
If you make any sort of an offering, any sort of a move with the bat towards the ball, it's considered an attempt.
so they called that an offering. And
Yeah.
Coach Bay didn't like it.
Now, first base umpire Harold Woodring down there thought that he made an attempt at the ball, even as small as it has to be.
So it's 2-2 now. And that's inside, and that gets away into the backstop and beamed down to second. That could be a big pitch there. Now you got a runner in scoring position.
Looked like he tried to throw a slider right there. It kind of backed up a little bit on him. I'm sure Caesar, having caught a great game already, probably thinks he should have had that one.
Can Nybauer put him in front now with one out? He walks him, first and second.
Well, so nothing heard on that attempt call from first base. Still ended up getting the walk.
Now batting for Montana, the catcher, number 21.
Sam Matisic, who was singled and struck out with an RBI chance.
Right now, Noah needs to settle it in. He's walked 2 already this inning. He needs to try to get strike 1, get ahead so he can use that slider he's been real effective with. Just missed on the corner right there. A bad pitch. Might want to change your target angle a little bit. Maybe start throwing something towards the inside corner. He's pulling things up just a shade.
Fastball on the edge.
Very nice pitch. Nice adjustment. He's just steely calm out there. He's just another day at the ballpark. We're not in the western regions. It's not a 2-2 game in the top of the 5th. He's just out there going, all right, another day. What do we got?
Another day at the office.
Nice slider right there to go to 1-2.
Matisic, big fan of Nelson Cruz. Loves the Mariners. And Sloppy Joes. Sound good. Man, we're talking about food all day long here. Here's the 1-2 offering. Breaking pitch, got him looking on the corner. 1 down, or 2 down now.
Slider left it in a little bit, but it was breaking enough that Matisic froze on the initial read. Here's the pitch, kind of starts at Matisic's front shoulder, freezes him a little bit, and then breaks down into the zone for strike 3.
Well, he looked it all the way in, and he knew it. And now Mason Anderson is going to come up to the plate. Anderson reached on a fielder's choice in the second.
We're having a couple conversations right here.
Little League University provides free educational info online for coaches, umpires, league volunteers, and parents. Watch videos, review practice plans, or get some ideas for playing catch in the backyard. Visit littleleagueuniversity.org today. Well, Montana has stranded 7 thus far. They've got 2 on the base paths now with 2 down. And here's Anderson at the plate.
Well, right now, they scratched one across in the first, scratched one across in the second, and been leaving guys all over the bases with 2 outs right here. And Mason Anderson has a chance to plate one right here with a single.
Nicest kid on the team. Great hands. Let's see if he can get that barrel out in front.
Oh, that was close right there. Nice pitch. All right, Noah, now's the time. Change your focus a little bit. Throw the ball on the inside part of the plate. Then we strike one.
3-0, and that one, a wild one back to the backstop, and the runners move up to second and third. Beam and Neibauer on the move, and now the count 3-0.
Well, right now would be another time for a good mound conversation. Settle Noah down a little bit. You know, try to let him pull it together during this at bat. That way you don't have a mound conversation and walk out there and have him try to pull it together with the bases loaded.
He goes to the rosin bag. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Here's the strike, 3-1.
Just like that, fastball middle down. Nice take right there. Mason Anderson.
Ball 4, bases loaded. 3 walks in the inning, given up by McLemore.
Well, he's just struggling a little bit. Looks like he's pulling his fastball closer to the left-handed batter's box. He struggled with his command this inning.
And it's going to be Bryce Lapham with his second at-bat coming up in the 9-hole. Where Montana, if they're not able to push across the run here, they have missed on some chances, a bunch of them.
Looks like we're going to have a
good job, buddy.
change.
Hey, you're right at the threshold, kiddo. Hey, good job. Hey, here we go. All right, shut him down, kid. Hey, don't overthrow, right? But pound the zone, right? We got, I think this is either the 8 or 9 spot. I can't remember exactly where we're at, but 8 or 9 spot. Hey, get right after him, right? Work ahead in the count. All right, let's go. Hey, boys, any base, hey, come here. Quickly.
So Sam Chatzis, the new pitcher, as McLemoy heads back to third base.
Make sure everybody's going, right? Go to your base.
Coach right there trying to tell his infields, take the easy out. You got bases loaded. Ground ball back to you. Just get to the closest base. Take the easy out.
It's the guy that has a lively arm. We mentioned the strain as he landed awkwardly at first base early in this game. How does that affect him here as a pitcher?
Well, if it's a left leg, every time he's coming through, right about ready to release, he's landing on that strained knee, leg. And so there's going to be a little bit of a conscious thought when you're landing. And if it's his right leg, then when he comes up right about here, he's going to feel it a little bit. You know, the times that I've been injured in the legs and gone out there to pitch, your focus is just a bit off. You're thinking about the pain that you're in, and you're trying to figure out a way to alleviate it, and you're not so focused on home plate.
So the base is full, 2 down, and Bryce Lapham at the dish.
This looks like he's got a nice fastball.
He's got a lively arm. That's the book on him. And there is a fastball inside for ball 1.
Fastball up a little bit right there. Just didn't quite finish it like he was doing in warm-ups.
Fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Tell you what, he's effortless, isn't he? Nice and smooth, slow little leg kick, gathers himself, good balance, and then here comes the gas.
Another fastball, 1-2.
There is something about having a little bit of a slow leg kick, slow wind up, and then all of a sudden here comes this, you know, fury, rage of just a great fastball. hard for the hitters.
He goes back to it and strikes out Lapham and works out of the jam. Excellent effort from Chatsis. They leave him full here in the top of the 5th. We're still tied. Montana and Oregon square to 2. We're keeping score with this kid, and a lot of interesting numbers in this 2-2 tie in San Bernardino. How about 10 base runners stranded by Montana in this one? They have out-hit Oregon 6-2. But Caden Sheridan, the starting pitcher, has been a battler out there.
Yeah, he's done a great job. Really, 43 pitches in 4 innings. Coming off of 24 pitches yesterday.
The model of efficiency out there, number 2.
Well, we're missing a home plate umpire. Well, we're having another meeting. I think we might have another pinch hitter.
Montana with a single run in the 1st, single run in the 2nd. Oregon bouncing back with the 2 runs in the 2nd off the Cesar Rodriguez 2-run homer. That's been it.
Looks like we might see, we're going to see A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez. I was wondering, Oregon's got 4 reserves, and we are in the 5th inning right now. If something happens in the 5th here, they score a run and they don't come to bat, they don't get all 4 reserves in the game, Oregon will forfeit, and one of the coaches will be suspended for the next game. So they have to get busy and get these 4 reserves in this game right now.
Well, A-Rod is the twin brother of Cesar Rodriguez, the guy that hit the home run. Hard worker.
How'd I know his nickname was A-Rod?
It's just a wild shot at it there. Hitting in the 7th spot in the order.
Well, his brother has done all the damage for Oregon. Let's see if we can make it an all-family Rodriguez party.
Wouldn't that be apropos, huh?
Good word.
Here's the 2-1, and it's even up now 2-2.
Caden Sheridan has been just amazing other than 1 pitch. 47 pitches into the 5th.
A little bit high there. Full count.
Well, you got to start to wonder if the 24 pitches yesterday, the 48 pitches today, if he's getting a little bit tired. We've seen some kids going to 85, but
look good there.
Fastball down, strikeout.
Strikes out A-Rod, out number 1. So I've got him now with 5 Ks in this one. Yep, there it is.
Here's the fastball, middle down of the zone. Nice pitch, changed eye level. Very high fastball pitch before that. Rodriguez laid off.
Now we've got Aiden Stanton with his first plate appearance. Batting for Schaefer. 13-year-old Smalls. 4'9", 80 pounds. You think about all the great baseball players that are small stature. Eddie Goodell was the guy way back that
Jose Altuve.
Yep, Altuve is a great example modern day. There's a fly ball to right field, base hit.
Oh, it got past him.
It goes past
Nybauer
and into second safely is Smalls with a 1-out hit. How about that from the 8th place hitter?
Nybauer came rushing in on the ball and he skidded by him. Here it is again. Nice piece of hitting by Stanton. Nybauer takes a little bit of a funny hop with the spin on the ball. Safely into second. A single and an error.
Elijah Besenius now, a pinch hitting opportunity.
number 8. He's got the go-ahead run.
Comes to play hard every day. Favorite athlete, Joe Montana. He was a winner. Here's the 1-0.
I like his approach up there. That was a tough pitch to lay off of. 2-0 count. Let's see if he's swinging away with the go-ahead run at second or he's taking a pitch.
He's swinging and he lines it to right field for a base hit. Stanton rounding third. They're going to hold him up and he gets back to third safely. He took a wide turn and they put the stop sign on. Runners on the corner.
Great job by Neibauer out in right field to cut that ball off and make a great throw. Here he is. Nice line drive out into right field. Neibauer comes up, throws a cannon into home plate. You can see the stop sign halfway down the line by Coach Scow. He wasn't quite sure if Neibauer was going to come up with it clean or what was going to happen, so he was bringing Stanton around the line.
Well, Stanton wanted home plate, didn't he?
Well, Stanton wanted home plate, but you could see Coach Scott was halfway down the line trying to figure out if this was going to be a good throw or what the play was, and he put the brakes on Stanton in a heartbeat. Here's your throw. Stanton gets the stop sign about 10 feet past third base, hits the air brakes, and dives back into third.
Begin is at first base now as a pinch runner running for Besenius. But Stanton, the guy to keep an eye on. There's Derek Begin. Stanton at third with 1 out.
I think they underestimated us a little bit. I think a lot.
Hey, guys, we've got runners at first and third, right? We need to make sure we look the runner back at third, okay? We cannot let him score, okay? Cannot let him score. Hey, have some fun, Katie.
I don't care. 2 runners, both to do.
Hey, we got to have some fun out here. We cannot, right, play up a little bit, play up just a little bit, okay? Look him back, make him score. He runs, take him.
Want me to fake the first?
Okay? Have some fun, Caden. Hey, you live for this, buddy. This is your moment. Let's see what you got. Okay? Hey, have fun. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Hey, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Give me some.
Little League baseball at its finest right there. Coach Bay coming out. Caden Sheridan. Oh, this is great. I'm having fun. He's in a big situation here. First and third, 1 out. Caden Sheridan's out there smiling. Coach Bay gave the infielders to come in a little bit, but I'm looking around the infield right now, and we got the whole infield other than third base is playing back. With bottom of the 5th, 2-2 score. Can't let that run score. Kind of surprised we're not bringing him in.
Here's Sam Chatzis at the plate. Big cut, foul tip for a strike.
Now we got the possibility of Oregon playing a first and third game. Trying to get Bessius.
It's a big Begin at first base. Pinch running.
Apologize.
The good cut there, but now Chatzis behind in the count 0-2. You want to make some contact here, get Stanton on the move. Begin at first, Stanton at third. Representing the go-ahead run.
Shots his first at bat since hurting his knee.
Strike 3 call, got him looking, 2 down.
I don't think he was expecting to be challenged with 2 strikes. See the catcher standing up high behind the plate. Caden Sheridan just threw it right down the middle of the plate. Shots was kind of shocked by the pitch.
Now Jay Scow with an opportunity to put his team up. Popped up and grounded out so far. Strike 1.
Tell you what, Caden Sheridan during that meeting was laughing and having fun. He might be the most relaxed person in the stadium right now.
That is a great trait to have, to be a cool customer when
definitely helps when the heartbeat's racing on everybody else and you're out there as cool and calm as can be.
0-1, pulled or looped foul to the right side is kind of jammed him there. It's 0-2.
And we got 2 strikes on the hitter. Begging over there at first. Got to believe that Oregon's going to try to create something here with the first and third opportunity. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. He's in a hole. Going to try to make something happen here. Try to make Montana defend a first and third play, I believe.
0-2, and he takes strike 3 looking. And that ends the inning. Sheridan gets out of it. His 7th strikeout. Strikes out the side, gives up a couple singles. He freezes the hitter.
Well, here it is, 0-2 fastball. Hitter's kind of shocked. He sees the catcher standing up. Still tied 2-2.
Well, here's where we stand. Our game summary, Northwest Region play. Montana trying to go to 2-0. Oregon trying to win their first game here, tied at 2. 2-run home run for Cesar Rodriguez, erasing a 2-0 deficit. Caden Sheridan, calm, cool, and collected 7 Ks in 5 frames.
That was pretty amazing. That was a great mound conversation. Caden's out there laughing. He's got the go-ahead run in the bottom of the 5th, standing on third base with 1 out. And he throws about 6 pitches, gets the next 2 guys on strikeouts.
And we're having fun at the ballpark here as Colin McCarthy will lead things off against Chatsis, the 4th pitcher for Oregon in this one.
Colin McCarthy's had some great at-bats, led off the game with a single to third base. And it's just a scrappy leadoff hitter. One of those guys you really don't want to see leading off an inning.
Cerebral, high baseball IQ, coach's kid.
I'm going to be surprised if he's not taking a strike right here. Let shots this work, and of course I'm wrong.
1-1. I think it's safe to say Montana viewed as the underdog coming into this matchup. And you heard a little bit of conversation from some of the kids that maybe Oregon underestimated them, but I think that's a natural thought. I mean,
yeah, that was
Oregon,
interesting.
I think everybody thought they were probably the favorite coming in, and it's been quite a battle. And there's the strike, and a strikeout for Chatsis.
Yeah, that was interesting. It sounded like Montana has come into this game with the mentality that Oregon's disrespected them somehow. I don't know where it came from. I haven't seen anything, but you know.
But I think it's healthy to believe you were an underdog. That can be a good thing. You can play off of it.
It is. I don't know if anything has led anybody to believe that.
No,
but you know what? As a coach, if you want to throw that out there to the kids, like, hey, you know what? I saw these guys doing that. But also, there's the fact that these guys are sitting in the same barracks together for 5 straight days. You know.
Yeah.
Who knows what was said in passing, or I have no knowledge of what might have happened, but Montana's here thinking that they're the underdog and they're being disrespected, so let's see what we got.
Cooper Elliott at the plate with 1 out. And he swings and misses. He's down on 3 pitches. His Chats is starting to heat up. That's 3 straight strikeouts as he comes in relief.
Shots is, like I said, great mechanics, nice slow, good rhythm, and just throwing gas. And here comes Adam Jones, Montana's hero, back off a broken jaw. Great game hitting yesterday, 2 for 3. 2 singles already today. We're seeing some calm customers out there on the mound tonight. Sheridan from Montana, and Schatzis right here is just throwing gas.
And there's an opposite field single for Jones. He has had a great regional. That is, I've got him with 5 hits now over the 2 games.
Well, he did make 1 out tonight. Here it is. You can see he's just a little bit late on the swing. Schatzis is throwing hard, but he squares it up with the barrel of the bat and hits it hard through the infield.
That gives Caden Sheridan an opportunity. 1 for 3 with a single.
Sheridan's carried the load, thrown 60 pitches already tonight. Got a single.
Ground ball, base hit left field. Back-to-back hits with 2 down.
Nice piece of hitting by Caden Sheridan, 2 for 4. Got a fastball middle up. Fastball middle of the zone, drove it by McElroy over at third base.
Nick Beam already has a run-scoring single. That was back in the first inning. He can put him in front here. Ten runners stranded in this game for Montana.
Well, Montana brought the bats today, just they haven't been able to get the big 2-out hit, and here we are again. Last inning with the bases loaded, and here we are with runners on first and second.
Oregon has only stranded 3. Sam Chatzis with the 1-1. Frozen there.
Nice slider right there, started on the inner half. 1-2 count. Now Nick Beam's got to defend against 2 pitches. He's choked up on the bat. I love that.
Swing and a miss. Chatzis works out of the jam. Strikes out the side, gives up singles to Jones and Sheridan. 2 runners stranded. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Oregon, chance to win it here in this tie game. All even at 2. Montana and Oregon. The Missoula kids against the kids from Grande, Oregon. Locked up in a good one here. The loser has to play Wyoming tomorrow morning as we look at the U.S. regional pool, Northwest region. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of bats, a lot of home runs, good offense. That's been the story.
Yeah, this is Northwest regions brought the bats to the tournament. And here we go. So the loser plays at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Against Wyoming.
Neither team has deserved to lose. They both played really well. And the winner,
as Logan Williams delivers a single.
And the winner gets to wait till Thursday. So they get 3 days off.
Boy, that's motivation. What a start for Williams, who's on board, on base for the first time in this one.
Here's Logan Williams. Fastball middle down. Drives it straight back up the box, just like you're supposed to do.
He represents the winning run here, and Noah McElroy at the plate. Showing bunt, fouls it off. We have not seen a lot of sacrifices in this regional or in the West Regional either.
Well, I like the call. You know, you're trying to get you got Cesar Rodriguez batting behind him, who's 2 for 2. You don't see a lot of 4-hole hitters sack bunting, but I like the call. You know, the first base is back over there. He gets this bunt down.
He can't do it. He fouls off another one.
Now the question is, do you let him swing away, or do you let him try to bunt again? The first bunt attempt was just a bad pitch that he was so anxious to get the ball down.
Well, you're really going to get against the percentages bunting with 2 strikes here.
Well, yeah, but now you got infield. The corners are now back, assuming he's not bunting.
He's going to swing away. Got a piece of that one.
Well, they were looking for a high fastball right there. He got a good fastball to hit. I'm sure Caden Sheridan would like that pitch back. Got lucky, got a foul ball.
Pitch number 65 coming up from Caden. Got him. The high fastball, 1 down.
Well, it spent 2 strikes trying to bunt, and then chased a fastball out of the zone.
Cesar Rodriguez back to the 2nd inning with this bomb.
0-2 changeup, middle of the plate, hits it into the tent. The next at bat, he hits a single to right field.
Here he is again as Sheridan takes something off that one, strike 1.
Nice pitch right there. Coach Scow was trying to bunt him over, get the game on Caesar's back. Caesar's aggressive right now on the little sliders, sliders away.
Sheridan ready. Here's the 0-2. Outside. Didn't bite.
Just a bit too far outside. Deep breath. Going back out there.
Fly ball hit to right field. Backing up Nybauer. It's going to drop in there. Heading to third base is Williams and runners on the corners.
Rodriguez has done it all tonight. Here comes fastball. Got it over the middle of the plate. Hits it out to right center. A little bit of communication problem out there. Williams had to hold. Wasn't sure if it was going to be caught, so Williams was holding around the base. Caesar holds at first base. He was unable to get to second.
Brady Hutchins a chance to win it. Winning run at third, represented by Logan Williams. One out. He's 0 for 2, has grounded out to third and flied out to right thus far.
Caden Sheridan steps off. He's looking into the dugout. I think he wants to have a mound conversation.
And he's going to get one here.
Well, I'm a little confused why the infield is not completely in. That's a winning run right there at third base. You can't take the chance on a double play.
Coach Bay.
Well, what I was saying was that the middle infield was was back, and they were playing for a double play. Well, I think we've seen one double play in 7 games. It's just not a very likely chance. So I would take the chance on bringing the infield in and trying to cut the run off at the plate. The runner on first means nothing right now. This game is over if this runner on third scores. So I'm taking the chance, bringing the infield in, hoping you get a ground ball. You can keep him at third base or you can throw him out at home.
Brady Hutchins, the Grande Little Leaguer, with a chance to win it for Oregon here. Get them a win in their first game here in the Northwest region. Pitch from Sheridan. Fastball high, ball 1.
Just missed with that one. Wonder what Caden Sheridan wanted to talk about. Looked like it might have been pitch selection.
2-0 now.
Tough to say.
First ever trip to San Bernardino for the Grande Little Leaguers. Population 12,000 in Oregon. There's a strike, 2-1. That's a big pitch.
Great pitch right there. I think Caden's out there. He's not really concerned if he walks him right here. This run means nothing either. He's just got to find a place to make some pitches and try to get Brady Hutchins on a pop-up, strikeout.
Took something off that one and evens it up 2-2.
Well, we had the same situation last inning. I'm wondering if Coach Skow's going to play some first and third game. Take away the force out at second base, which is completely an option with Cesar Rodriguez at first base.
Strike 3 call. Got him looking. 2 down. And there's the runner going to second. They don't make a throw as Rodriguez is down there, and that eliminates the force play.
Here's the pitch right here from Sheridan. Nice fastball right on the corner. Too close to take.
Well, Griffin McElmoy swings and lines it foul down the left field line.
Great swing right there. Sheridan's taking a deep breath. Ooh, that was close.
Little Mac a chance to win it for Oregon.
Oh. Long throw from shortstop almost hit Little Mac in the leg. Look at him, he's confident, he's ready to go. Just jumped on that first pitch fastball, just a shade late.
Logan Williams at third, representing the winning run. Fouls it back.
I'll tell you what, he is not feeling like there's anything on this situation. He is just up there hacking, getting good swings. Look at him. I got this.
Sheridan with pitch number 77.
Good 0-2 pitch. Get him to chase. Little Mac's being aggressive up there. Try to see if he's going to expand the zone. Let's see if we're going to see a slider down here.
Fouled off. The battle continues.
Little Mac is all over the outside part of the plate. Let's see if we're going to, Caden's going to mix it up, maybe throw a breaking ball or a fastball in would be effective right here.
Got him with the high fastball, and they work out of the jam. Sheridan continues to fight on for Mount Sentinel, and we will go to extra frames. Inning number 7 coming up. Runners stranded at second and third.
Here's a high pitch, fastball. Little Mac was just a little bit late on it. Great job by Caden Sheridan. Still 2-2.
Two-two game. We're going to the 7th here. Montana and Oregon, important battle in the Northwest region. Montana trying to go to 2-0. They run-ruled Alaska for their first victory. Jumped out to a 2-0 lead here. Oregon battled back. 2-run home run from Cesar Rodriguez in the second to tie it up. Montana has out-hit Oregon 8-6 in this one. But Montana has stranded 10. They've had their opportunities. Let's see if they can break through here in the 7th. Alex Nybar to lead it off against Sam Chatzis.
Schatz gave up a couple hits last inning, but finished up striking out the side. Good fastball right there.
Works ahead 0-2.
See if we can see a breaking ball right here. See if you'll get him to chase out of the zone. Extra innings, you want to be careful when you got somebody 0-2.
Blows it by Neibauer. One down.
Or you can just throw a fastball right down and away. As hard as you can throw it.
He has a lively arm. There's no doubt about it.
Yes, he does.
A little gas there.
Well, you know, walking in from shortstop, he's obviously got good body control, and you can see this in his mechanics. Nice, slow, smooth leg kick. Good command of the plate.
Sam Matisich taking all the way. He's got that poker face out there, too. You probably had that.
I tried to have that. You know, you try not to give your opponents any reason to think that you're thinking or worried or concerned with any sort of situation. You want to look like you're just out there going, okay, yeah, I knew that one was going to happen.
You don't want to throw the Cheshire grin at him, though, either. I mean, you don't want to act like you're too happy out there.
No, I don't want to be happy out there either. So you just act like whatever happened, yep, you knew that was going to happen. And now Sam Schatz is throwing fastballs, sliders. That was a good slider right there, 0-2. He's at 25 pitches. He will get a day off. If they win, he'll get 3 days off.
Yeah, that's what makes this game so big. The winner doesn't have to turn around and play tomorrow morning against Wyoming.
Yeah, that's going to be a quick turnaround for the loser.
Well, that was close, but it missed to Matisich.
Well, it's time to make a pitch in the middle of the plate here. Let Matisich do something with it. Time to stop nibbling and action pitch.
Fouls it off. That's a souvenir for a lucky fan, first base side. And there's a run for the baseball.
Wow, we didn't get the dog pile scene.
Fouled off again.
Same group of kids out there are in jeopardy. They were chasing that first ball. Here comes the second one. Matisich doing a nice job of spoiling some good fastballs.
Oh, stays away from that one, full count.
Good slider right there on the inside part of the plate. Looks like it just missed down.
Looking for a base runner. 3-2 offering. Fouls it back.
Great AB going right here. Schatz is just pumping fastballs in the middle of the plate. Matisic is just fouling them off.
Shakes one off there. Now he's got one he likes. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3 called.
Wow. Looked like the call from the dugout was going to be a 3-2 slider right there. I love the composure of the young man. Shakes off the pitch and throws the fastball down and away. Perfect pitch.
He knew what he wanted to do there, huh? He was on top of it.
I mean, that's great. To shake off the coach takes a lot of guts.
Mason Anderson, roller to second, and he's retired to end the inning.
Down by second base, he comes limping a little bit.
1-2-3 frame for Chats is very effective. We head to the home half of the 7th. Tied at 2. Oregon another chance to win it in their first game here in the Northwest region. 4 runs, 14 hits, 3 errors, tie game, bottom 7. All the scoring in the first 2 innings. And Oregon in a position where they can win this one despite being out hit and not putting as many runners on. They've only stranded 5, whereas Montana stranded 10 base runners, and Caden Sheridan is running out of pitches. He's at 79 right now.
I love these conversations right here. He is having an absolute blast. 7th inning. Thrown 79 pitches, given up 2 runs, and he's just out there having the time of his life.
Here's Cole Schaefer. Struck out his only time up in the 2nd. Fly ball right field, shallow left field. Coming in as McCarthy can't get there. Heading to second, Schaefer safe at second base.
Schaefer first pitch swing and jumped on a fastball, hit a pop-up and left field. McCarthy was so deep playing against the double. He ended up having such a long run to come and get it. Made a great dive. And then you see right here, ball bounces. And Schaefer was just going hard the whole way. He never thought anything other than a double right there.
Now Derek Began is going to show bunt, and he fouls it off. They've had a tough time getting the bunts down, trying to get that runner to third with 1 down.
Well, not that I was ever a very successful bunter, but when I'm up there bunting, I try to get my stance a little bit lower, try to have the bat at the top of the strike zone, and if I have to come up a little bit, I know that the pitch is out of the zone high. The higher the pitch, the harder it is for me to get the ball down.
They're in at the corners, especially at third base. And he lays the bunt down. A beauty. First base line. Only play at first. And Sheridan with a good play. Throw to third is close. But getting back in there is Schaefer. So they do their job. And credit to Derek laying that one down to get the runner to third base.
I'll tell you what, the first bunt, I was a little worried he wasn't going to be able to do the job. But you show the bunt right here. This is a perfect bunt. Right down the first base line. Sheridan does everything he can to get over there and make a little snap throw.
It drops. No, because they're going to bring their outfield. Look at their outfield. Look at their outfield. Come on.
Schaefer representing the winning run at third. Here's Sam Chatzis, top of the order.
I'm not really understanding what's going on. The infield is back. Winning run at third base. They hit a ground ball to shortstop or second base unless they're going full on attack mode running in.
And he drives it to center, and it's caught by Jones, and they're going to hold the runner, and look at that throw to home plate.
Shots has just hit a laser to center field. Adam Jones laying out. I think we got another Sports Center highlight. Adam Jones lays out. You can see the runner on the bottom of the string. You can see the runner on the bottom of the screen. Schaefer. What a great catch.
Sports Center top 10 nominee Adam Jones, and then the throw following that diving play.
Unbelievable. What a great catch. Well, Schaefer was over at third base. He sees the ball hit. His initial reaction is to jump off the base and try to score the winning run. Well, he got himself about 8 to 10 feet down to the baseline. sees Jones make the catch. He can't get back in time to tag up. Jones throws a laser to home plate. And what could be the winning run tagging up on the play is now stuck at third with 2 outs.
And the pitch count now at 84 for Sheridan. So he can work through this batter, and it's Jay Scow with a chance.
This would make his day. He had started out and had a hard day on the mound. Had an error at shortstop on an errant throw on a great play up the middle. Talking about a way to fix your day, and only way baseball can.
1-1. He's 0 for 3. Here's the 1-1. Drives it to left center field. That's going to do it. Jay Scow with the game-winning hit. Oregon wins it 3-2.
What a great game. What a great ending for Oregon. Jake Scow struggled on the mound early on. Gets a pitch to hit. Caden Sheridan with an amazing effort. Heartbreaking that he has to take the loss in this game because he certainly did not deserve it.
Jay Scow with an RBI single, bringing in Cole Schaefer with the winning run. They win it in 7 innings, 3-2.
Here's Jay Scow, Caden Sheridan throwing a hard fastball, middle of the plate. Jay Scow just laces it to left center, easily scoring the winning run. Schaefer, the leadoff double. Here he is, he's going to get mobbed. He needs a Gatorade bucket right now to get dumped on him.
So Oregon won't play until Thursday. Montana, a tough loss. They're now 1-1. They'll play Wyoming in our first game tomorrow on Northwest Region play. This was a beauty. You know, Montana jumping out to the 2-0 lead. The Cesar Rodriguez 2-run homer in the second. You know, Oregon and Montana both left a lot of runners, but in the end, Oregon showing a lot of character.
Well, every once in a while, you got to tip your cap to the pitchers. You know, these guys did a great job of battling, being out there with runners all over the bases. The Oregon guys had, 10, 12 base runners out there at all times. And at some point, you got to make pitches or else you're in trouble.
First ever trip to San Bernardino, the LeGrand Little Leaguers get their first victory in game 1, and they knock off Montana 3-2. Thanks to Greg Olson, I'm Trey Bender. Be sure to tune in tomorrow morning. Wyoming taking on Montana. 3-2 the final score. To watch this entire game on replay, as well as other games on our family of ESPN networks, log on to watchespn.com or download the Watch ESPN app. It's been a presentation of ESPN, a big day for the LeGrand Little Leaguers as they win in Northwest Region play.